Jason came out last year as the first man who plays AFL football as a gay man. And he's been in all the papers. He worked for Beyond Blue. He's helped volunteer. Yes. And he's here today to tell us about his experience. So, first of all, could you tell us a bit about your family?
Hi everyone. But yeah, for those who don't know, my name's Jason. I grew up in Yarra Glen, so not far from here, and I actually went to school at Yarra Valley Grammar, which is just up the road, so this is local for me, and I think I worked down at Eastland when I was a teenager. My family, I guess we're a pretty ordinary family. Mum and dad work. Mum's a high school teacher and dad works in hospitality. They have a bed and breakfast out in the Yarra Valley, and I guess what's unique about my story is it's a football one. I grew up in a household that lives and breathes Aussie rules footy, and when I was about 12 or 13 and figured out that I was gay, at the time I really didn't have any positive idea in my head of what that meant. I think all I could draw upon was maybe Mardi Gras and AIDS. That was sort of all I thought about, and so I was pretty terrified. And I was really, I guess, in terms of my family, my biggest fear was disappointing them. I guess that's what I felt, and I was really worried that, my future, because of this, didn't look like what they had in mind, because I was gay. And tying it back to marriage equality, I knew that there would be no wedding, there'd be no fiancé, there'd be no parents-in-law, there'd be no honeymoon. Like, these are really powerful words in our society, and to feel excluded from that was really hard. And so I fought it for quite a few years and tried as hard as I could not to be gay. And I came to the realisation maybe when I was about 16 that, if I only live once, I may as well do what makes me happy and not worry so much about what other people think. And so I was able to come out to my family and friends. But the football club was sort of the one place where I thought that I'd never be able to come out. Homophobic slurs were sort of a regular part of that footy culture, sort of that masculine, blokey culture, and hearing words like faggot and, gay is synonymous with shit or weak. That kind of made me feel that I would really never be accepted in that environment, and I was really terrified, I guess, of the guys figuring out that I was gay. And I remember always second-guessing everything that I ever said or did out of fear that they would figure it out, and for me that was really exhausting. But part of my story is actually a good news one, and what I wanted to share in coming out publicly was that my teammates are very supportive of me. They know that I'm gay and it's not a big deal to them. And so I knew that when I was younger, if I had have known that it could be okay, if I had have known that I could be accepted, that would have made a world of difference to me. So I guess that's what I've been trying to share, taking my story public.
Yay, that's it. That's just beautiful.
Thanks for having me.
Group hug. I think that's a really important message to get out to everyone, to think that that's how young men and women feel. That really touched me, to think that that's something that you feel. Oh, hi, Joe. And that my boy might feel, because I'm an out and proud mum of a most wonderful gay son, and marriage equality means to me that my marriage of 28 years doesn't really mean as much or anything until all these people, that are beautiful people, have the opportunity to have what I've been able to have. I've had 28 years of happy marriage, and you should be able to have that if that's what you want. It's a commitment to the person you love, and to be able to say that in front of everyone is so important. And I don't think anyone here is going to stop until that happens. And there's more than that too.
That is beautiful. On behalf of Australian Marriage Equality and a lesbian, I really appreciate hearing that, and I can pretend it's from all of the mothers and fathers that might be around, to know that we can get married but not necessarily to each other, and have a normal, happy life without stigma, without having to think about obstacles and barriers and to best guess what somebody's reaction might be. and to actually start from a very young age, knowing that we're the same and we've got the same opportunities, and contribute the way we do, which is beautiful. Oh,
And
thank you.
yeah, I was going to get. This is from Marriage Equality, and this is from.
Two.
Yes, that's from us to say thank you for coming today. We really appreciate it. And there will be more barbecues in different areas, and if you're available those days, that'll be great. We know that city season's starting, and that's really important. And they won't be on the days Collingwood plays anything. We have to get the priorities right. Because Jason votes for Collingwood too, that makes him extra special.
Can I just say as well a huge thank you to Carol and Chris for what they're doing here. I think what I find so powerful about what you're doing as the mum of a gay kid, I think that what politicians need to understand is that gay marriage is a mainstream issue. It's not something that is just the gay community. You know, it touches everyone. We've got parents, we've got friends, we've got work colleagues. And what is so powerful from a political perspective is to have people like yourself telling your politicians that this is important to you.
Oh, yes.
And so, you know, good on you. I think you are the best mum a boy could ask for.
Just remember that.
She shares being a mother around to all of us.
Yeah, she's very maternal. So good on you. I'm really proud of what you're doing. And thanks for having me.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. A hug. Now I need a hug from my baby. Okay, so more cupcakes, more fairy
Can I get a photo with everyone who wants to